While Europe slept through 1,000 years of darkness, one man was revolutionizing science. His name was Al-Kindi, and everything you know about chemistry started with him. Picture this: Baghdad, the year 801 CE. The Islamic Golden Age is in full bloom. While medieval Europe was stuck in the feudal darkness, the Islamic world was experiencing an explosion of knowledge that would reshape human civilization forever. In this city of learning, one brilliant mind emerged. Abu Yusuf Yaqub ibn Ishaq al-Kindi. We call him the father of modern perfumery. But that title, it doesn't even begin to capture the magnitude of what he accomplished. Al-Kindi documented 107, let me say that again, 107 precise recipes for extracting the essence of flowers and plants. These weren't casual notes. They were meticulous, scientific formulations. He described the exact temperatures, the precise timing, the careful measurement of every ingredient. In the 9th century, when most people thought chemistry was magic, these 107 recipes became the foundation for every perfume you've ever smelled, every cosmetic you've ever worn, every skincare product in your bathroom. Over 1,200 years later, and his work is still influencing the multi-billion-dollar fragrance industry. But here's where it gets truly revolutionary. Al-Kindi became the first person in human history to isolate pure alcohol, ethanol, as a standalone compound. Think about what that means. He didn't just describe how to extract it. He proved it could exist independently, that it had measurable, repeatable properties, that it followed the laws of nature with mathematical precision. This single discovery changed medicine. It changed industry. It changed everything. Every drug you've taken, every medicine that saved your life, every chemical process that depends on ethanol traces back to Al-Kindi's laboratory in Baghdad. The pharmaceutical companies don't mention this. The chemistry textbooks sometimes forget. But when you take an antibiotic or an antidepressant or any medication, you're using principles Al-Kindi pioneered over a millennium ago. Al-Kindi created something even more groundbreaking: mathematical scales for measuring the strength of drugs. He wasn't just mixing potions. He was quantifying them. He was saying, this medicine has a strength of X. This one has a strength of Y. And here's the mathematical relationship between them. He was pioneering pharmaceutical science, the idea that medicine could be measured, predicted, and standardized. This is the foundation of modern pharmacology. This is why your doctor can prescribe 10 milligrams of something and be confident it will have a specific effect. In the 9th century, he understood something that Western science wouldn't catch up to for another 1,000 years: that precision and beauty are not enemies. They're partners. That rigorous measurement and artistic mastery go hand in hand. His masterwork was a book called The Book of the Chemistry of Perfume and Distillations. In Arabic, Kitab Kmi Alir Wal Tat. This wasn't a casual guide. It was a comprehensive, meticulous documentation of everything he discovered: the distillation techniques, the recipes, the measurements, the principles. It became the most influential text on chemistry in the Islamic world. It was translated, studied, and built upon for centuries. When European scholars finally caught up to the Islamic Golden Age, one of the first things they did was translate Al-Kindi's work. It shaped the Renaissance understanding of science. And yet, how many of you have heard of him? How many chemistry textbooks credit him? How many pharmaceutical companies acknowledge their debt to this brilliant mind? Al-Kindi wasn't just a chemist. He was a philosopher, a mathematician, a pioneer of the scientific method itself. He believed in something radical, that the natural world followed laws. Measurable, repeatable, mathematical laws. That beauty, whether in a fragrance or a formula, could be understood through precision. That innovation required meticulous observation, careful documentation, and fearless experimentation. In a world where alchemy was riddled with superstition and magic thinking, Al-Kindi stood alone, insisting on evidence, on measurement, on reproducibility. He was, in many ways, the first modern scientist. Not the first alchemist, the first scientist. So here's the question: why don't we know his name? Why isn't Al-Kindi on the Mount Rushmore of scientific history alongside Newton, Einstein, and Darwin? The answer might be uncomfortable, because we've forgotten the Islamic Golden Age. We've written it out of our history books. We've ignored the centuries when the Islamic world was the center of human knowledge while Europe was in darkness. But the truth is this: every time you use a fragrance that transforms your mood, every time you take a medicine that heals your pain, every time you encounter a precisely measured chemical compound, you're benefiting from Al-Kindi's genius. He proved that innovation, precision, and beauty are not just compatible, they are inseparable. The 9th century, while Europe slept, one man changed the world. His name was Al-Kindi, and it's time we remembered.